back to the book. It was my belief that with a few improvements, jiu-jitsu could become a comprehensive method of physical education, intellectual training, and moral education. I therefore spent several years developing my ideas and finally established the Kodokan Judo. I did this by thoroughly researching the jiu-jitsu that had existed up until that time as much as possible, keeping what I felt should be kept, discarding what I felt should be discarded, thoroughly studying the techniques and theories and establishing them in a way that would be most applicable to today's society. He's not even talking about just combat. He's talking about, he's not just talking about fighting. He's talking about applying these things to society. Mm-hmm. So there's a little bit of, I think he was young when he did this too. He established the Kodokan at a very young age. I want to say he was like 22 years old. He was really young. So he studied jiu-jitsu, thought some things were good about it, thought some things were bad about it, and said, I'm going to make my own deal. Mm. Now, here we talk a little bit here. There were various reasons why I chose not to use the term jiu-jitsu, which described what was ordinarily practiced, and instead employ the name judo. The main reason was that do, the do part of judo, it means way, is the major focus of what the Kodokan teaches, whereas jitsu, skill, is incidental. I also wanted to make it clear that judo was a means of embarking on the way. So he saw this as like a complete life system, right? Gotcha. Not just fighting. This is the way. Yeah. Judo is the way for him. And that's why instead of calling it jiu-jitsu, he called it, not techniques, but like the way.
Right.
Back to the book. When we talk about jiu-jitsu today, people often think of a technique in which one does only dangerous things, such as choking an opponent and bending his joints, or even in extreme cases, killing him. Essentially, we think of something that is harmful to the body while offering no benefits. True jiu-jitsu does not espouse this. In particular, the Kodokan Judo I devised never involves doing anything dangerous. I cannot stress enough that what I advocate is far from a violent or dangerous sport. Now, sure, I understand the principle there, but just so everyone knows, judo doesn't play around.
No,
if you've gone with a high-level judo player, you are getting thrown hard and aggressively onto your head.
Yeah.
It's a brutal sport. It's very aggressive.
Yeah. Do you think that's how, or that's what, because when it comes down to the essence, it's kind of like, and this is just me totally guessing, where judo, well, as it is now, it's like, okay, the goal is basically to put the guy on his back. That's it. Put him down on the ground. Not to hit him, not to knock him, put him on the ground, right? It kind of seems, that's not really violent. That's kind of the little friendly competition. Put him on the ground. Yeah. Now, with any competitive situation, guys are going to get after it, and it slowly just evolves into all these crazy things.
It doesn't evolve, it escalates.
Yeah, escalates even just the whole way. So even consider like basketball, for example. The goal, put that ball in that basket. That's it. You can go from here, come close, layup, whatever. Then you get this competitive drive, these people, athletic abilities, all this stuff. Now it's turning into weird slam dunks now, bro. You didn't have to slam dunk that thing, but it's still the same thing, putting the ball, in the thing, just in this weird aggressive.
I guess a layup compared to a tomahawk slam dunk, right?
Yeah.
And if you compare let's say some sort of a basic takedown compared to like a full ippon head smash, I could see your comparison.
See what I'm saying?
There's an escalation.
Yeah, and then
in his mind, he was like, "Hey, look, this is just a takedown." Yeah. You tell that to a 21-year-old judo competitor that's got you in the air. That ain't just a takedown. Yep. You're gonna pay the man.
Yeah, exactly right. Just like a basket. He made that basket. No, but he slammed on you and embarrassed you in front of it. It goes into this whole different realm, but the essence is still there, though.
Just a basket.
Just a basket.
Just a takedown.
Yep.